Welcome back, everybody, of the Dr. Bob Lee. I have a husband and wife team. They've been on before. They're providing a vital service with their mental health conditioning gym. And they're with us to speak about those services and highlight an important upcoming event that they're organizing for couples. So please welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Elliot and Michele Allen. How you guys doing, man? Long time no
Doing
see.
great.
Hi. Thanks for having us again. Love the intro. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
Thank you for having us.
we can say Happy New Year until maybe the end of January or something like that. People
I
still.
do. So
right.
yes, I'm with you on that.
So what have you guys been up to?
Good.
Oh, listen, continuing with the couples night of love, continuing with the mental conditioning movement,
Uh-huh.
continuing to really forward progress, how important mindset is, and showing all the different levels that it translates into our lives. And this happens to be probably our favorite event in the mental conditioning movement, which is couples night of love. And we're very,
Yeah.
very excited about it. This will be our 6th time doing it, and it gets better and better each and every time, and we're looking forward to some super sparks on this particular night, February the 11th.
It's a beautiful thing. The sparks continue to fly, but before we get deeply involved in what we're going to talk about, for the people who just tuned in or just met you, let us know a little bit about yourselves and how it all came together.
Well, I'm Michele. This is Elliot. We call ourselves Team Allen.
Team
We
Allen.
have Team Allen. Yes, that's what we call ourselves. We have a very unique love story. I love our love story. We grew up next door to each other, so this is the boy next door, and that's who I married. So I married the boy next door.
That's a book right there, The Boy Next Door.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Married the boy next door, and we live next door. I moved right next door. We bought the house from his parents, and I'm right next door. My dad is still on the other side. But we've been married now for 17 years. And we have 2 kids together based here in New York. It's fantastic.
Yes, forward progressing and dealing with, very demanding careers, but also continue with our own businesses as far as the mental conditioning movement and some of the things that Michele is doing dear to my heart. So that's where hence Team Allen comes from. But we're just really trying to set a great example for what it looks like to be able to have great partnership, and that's really what we appreciate you being able to put us on here and just for us to be able to talk and be able to have people hear our stories. That's a very important part of mindset and understanding what union is about, because I truly believe that that's something that we suffer from in today's society is understanding the union of marriage.
Yeah.
It really propels to do certain things in life that we never thought was possible. I tell people all the time, and they get sick of hearing me saying it, but I'm probably here today because of my wife. The mental conditioning movement is because of my wife and the things that she's instilled in me, and me entrusting in her and our union to be able to go forward and push forward.
I like what you guys are doing. We just had celebrated Martin Luther King's birthday. And, they tell a story of, they had it at the Apollo Theater, the story of when Martin Luther King came to Harlem and he was doing a book signing, and how this woman asked him, "Are you Martin Luther King?" And he said, "Yes." And she jumped up and stabbed him in the chest with a letter opener. And they took him to Harlem. The big documentary they put together behind that. But Harlem saved his life. But the thing is that they want to do something about mental health, and I'm glad that there are people like you guys out there, stepping out and saying something about it and saying, hey, there is a situation, there is a problem. Here's one of the ways, and it takes a bunch of people moving together in the same direction for a common cause to make it all happen. But, every little bit counts. Now, you have an organization. You guys have come together as a team to help out with that. What can we do? What more can we do?
Well, we have the Couples Night of Love. That's one of our, like I said, our favorite events that we do. We do various events throughout the year, but that's our favorite event, the Couples Night of Love. This year, our theme is for couples that work long hours. So we wanted to focus on those types of couples because we are them and they are us. We have long hours. We're living in New York because we're based in New York. So it's here now in New York, and we're moving. Life is going. Life is hitting us and hitting us and hitting us. And sometimes, not intentionally, we forget about our partners and the ones that we love that are with us and, together in marriage with us. So we created the Couples Night of Love to just help people remember we have to stop. Take a moment, be intentional, and look into your partner's eyes and let them know you love them and that we're still here.
I like the way you guys just did that now. You guys did that on
No, we do. Yeah, and that wasn't planned.
It just comes naturally.
It does. It
Yes,
is
it
natural
does.
for us. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So what's going to happen at this night out, this night of love?
So, Bob, as I stated earlier, we really intertwine thinking and mindset. And so, for Couples Night of Love, it's a night in which we took our time and we meticulously made this night a rewind and a refresh for our couples. I think that big picture is actually one of the principles that we really teach when we talking about mindset and building our minds and building and strengthening our mind. And I want to say this, and this is very important. When we decide to take the hand of that person in marriage, that's a really huge commitment. We have to understand that that's really truly our big picture in life. And as Michele just stated, life happens. All kinds of things happen in our lives that kind of throw us off of that. And we have to
Yeah.
have that reminder to say, you know what? This is my partner. And it's understandable sometimes. Watch this, Bob. Sometimes we take for granted that person that's sitting across from us and them being our partner. But I always tell people to look at that a little bit different. That's actually an honor because I'm saying to this person, you're so important to me that life is going so crazy that I trust that you're going to handle those things that I need to have done. But we do need to remind them sometimes. We do need to
Yeah.
look into their eyes and say, you know what, baby, I love you. And I love the things that you're doing for me. And so Couples Night of Love was specifically designed for us to be able to sit down across from that person and have that opportunity to do certain things to say, hey, remember the time. Michael Jackson, remember that song? Remember the time. So you have that opportunity to sit across from them and say, remember when?
Uh-huh.
Remember when I took you out? Remember when I put that fancy, Bob, listen, me and you are guys, we know how it is. When you have that nice young lady and you really want to impress her, what do? We hit up that clothing shop, right? We up there and you get that music, we get that radio together, we get those songs, we get that Johnny Gill, we get that New Edition. If we really want to go deep, we get into a little Luther Vandross. Ain't that right? These are the things that we get it ready, we get it right to go. But sometimes during the course of life, we do forget those things. And this is
Yeah.
a night to say, you know, I'm going to bring that back. And the sparks, again, that we have seen in the 5 times that we've done it is absolutely things that me and Michele plan it, but you can never really imagine the things that go on in there. And we're so
Yeah.
proud of that. But I interject that it's really all in the mindset and how we train our minds to understand what's important here in big picture.
And that will help eliminate the onset of mental health, a mental health
Yes.
condition going the wrong way, sort of,
Yes.
kind of.
Absolutely.
Keep your
Yes,
mind
sir.
right, as Steve Harvey says.
Yes.
Got to get your mind right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
because
That's right.
you're right, because life does happen, and things get kind of crazy at times. It's a roller coaster. It's up and down.
It is.
So,
Yes.
what
And I
would
will
people?
add in as well, Dr. Bob, that this year we're adding in something extra a month after the event. The event's February. So in March, we're going to come back together, the couples, and we're doing a couples workshop in the mental conditioning gym, which is where we are right now, called What's the Truth, Damn It? So that's the title of the workshop. What's the Truth, Damn It? Couples Edition, where we can just talk about together, principles to help us all keep our marriages healthy and thriving in this world.
Yeah. So what takes place in that gym that you guys are in right about now? Wait.
You know what?
Wait.
Go ahead.
You guys are smiling too hard. It's a legitimate
Listen,
question.
it is a legitimate question. I'm not sure how much you can see of it, and it's actually the theme of this gym. As you could tell, it's a boxing ring. It is an actual office, but I'm a big boxing fan. And I think that boxing is such a metaphor for life. And so when we come in here, we train mentally. It's not a physical, but mentally we train. We give ourselves the tools to be able to push forward and get to our life destinations and goals. You keep bringing up, and which is legitimately so, about our health and watching our mental health. Part of our mental health and compromise to it is us not going in the right direction. And when we do that for a sustained amount of time, that does affect us mentally. So you have to be able to train mentally to be able to be strong enough when life deals us blows and pushes us to the right, and we should be going to the left. We have to be mentally strong enough to go against that grain, to go against that wind and say, I'm coming back. And that's what we do here in the gym. We base off of 4 principles of mental conditioning. That's how we bring clarity to our lives So this is what we do here in the mental conditioning gym. We do our workshops out of here. We do personal one-on-one training out of our gym. And again, it's a very, very powerful place to be. You know, we go to physical gyms, but this is a mental gym where we put the serious work in to be able to reach our goals and our life destination.
And I'm a big boxing fan and a boxing.
So I heard.
So, and I'm sure you're not going into the ring to knock some sense into somebody's head.
Indeed.
It's a mental thing. So you get in the ring and you just do your thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And listen, sometimes people get knocked out. But it happens. You know, we teach you how to get up, and we teach you how to, and you're a boxing guy, so we teach you how to grab and hold.
We get up.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing the things that you're doing. Any success stories? People coming back and say, "Hey, man, you know, I want to thank you guys so much because, you know, I was really off the deep end. I was ready to take care of business, but I remembered what you taught me in that gym."
You know what? I'm going to give one quick story about Couples Night of Love. You know, we had a couple one time. They were married about 19 years, and they came to our Couples Night of Love. And, you know, we're hosting so we can kind of see that people are having a good time. But they called us back maybe the next day. And the wife told us, you know something, I want to really, really say thank you, because the conversation that we had at Couples Night of Love, we haven't had that conversation in about 15, 16 years. And that conversation continued in the car. And again, Bob, that's just a reminder sometimes. This is my lady that's in front of me. And guess what?
You play Freddie Jackson. I know.
That's
You
it.
are my lady.
There you go. That's it. That's it. And I get a chance to go home with her. That's already in the deal.
Right? So the website is www.mentalconditioning.com/nightoflove. And you'll find all the information there, from ticket prices to what we're doing and who, what, when, where, why, all of that, location, all of it.
Elliot Allen and Michele Allen, co-founders, Team Allen Mental Conditioning Gym. The Allen crew. Yeah. Team Allen.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
All right. Let me see. Give each other a kiss. All right. There you go.
You better cut it off now, Bob.
Thank you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Open Next.